The end of us groundbreaking. The morning of the groundbreaking arrived, sharp and clear. Soren stood before the mirror, a general surveying his armor before battle. "It's a big day," he said to Ilara's reflection, his voice buzzing with an energy that felt alien in the quiet room. "It is," Ilara agreed, her voice a placid surface over turbulent depths. "I'm proud of you." The words were true, but they felt like a script from a place she no longer wanted to be in. As he left, a different kind of resolve settled in her. Today would be a groundbreaking day for her too. At the construction site, Soren was a conductor, orchestrating a symphony of progress. Cameras flashed, hands were shaken, and his speech about the future echoed against a backdrop of machinery. He scanned the small crowd of dignitaries for her face, a familiar anchor in this sea of ambition. He didn't find it. Miles away, Ilara stood before a different kind of foundation, a small, neglected storefront on a quiet, tree-lined street. The windows were clouded with dust. The paint was peeling, but through the grime, she saw shelves overflowing with stories waiting to be told. The old key turned in the lock with a satisfying groan. She stepped inside, into a space that smelled of dust and forgotten things. Sunbeams cut through the dimness, illuminating swirling motes of dust like tiny dancing stars. It was empty, and yet it was the fullest room she had been in for years. Soren returned home that night, the ghost of applause still ringing in his ears. He carried a bottle of champagne, cold and celebratory. He called into the silent, cavernous space. The only answer was the hum of the city outside the glass walls. He found her note on the cold marble of the kitchen island. "Went for a walk, don't wait up." The words were simple, innocuous, but they felt like a door quietly closing somewhere in the distance. The champagne bottle suddenly felt heavy in his hand. Ilara wasn't walking, she was sitting on the floor of her dusty, quiet dream, knees pulled to her chest. She wasn't planning or measuring, she was simply breathing, inhaling the scent of possibility, and exhaling the weight of a life that no longer fit. Soren stood on the balcony, looking not at the whole city, but at one specific point of light, the construction site of his tower. Glowing under work lamps, he had broken ground on his future. Today he wondered if in the process he had lost his foundation. In the quiet dark of her empty room, Ilara traced a line in the thick dust on the floor. It was not a grand design, not a monument of steel, it was a start, and for the first time in a long time, she felt the solid ground beneath her feet.